Welcome back, JDM fam, and thank you guys for watching. In today's video, we're going to be painting the second gen lifted Honda CRV. Alright guys, so it's a beautiful but chilly morning out. We're going to be painting all of the trim pieces that go along right here, all the way along on the driver's side out here. Now, I've talked about doing this for a while. It's about time that we get this done. This will be the last thing that we need to do on the driver's side to have it complete and looking great. Now, you could see that this is really bad. Now, I was using some, I can't remember what it was called, but it basically is some stuff that you wipe on, makes it look better. That does not work anymore in these super white spots right here. So we're going to make it look a lot better, obviously, make it look more stock. Now, these door trim pieces are dirty, but they still look way better than all of the trim down here. You can see back here, it's just all scuffed up and dried out. So we're going to make it look a lot better. And I can't wait to see what it's going to look like on this side, because like I mentioned, this driver side is just about done, guys. It looks so good, and it's going to look a lot better once the trim is done. So the wrap is looking so good, and don't worry guys, I am still working on wrapping this vehicle. It's almost done. I have two doors on the other side that I still need to work on, and the back hatch, which I am not done with this. It just it takes a lot of work, and it really is a big job. So I am still working on getting that done, but it will be done soon. This is what the CRV looks like, guys. Looks so good. I really like it. The black housing headlights with all of the Nardo gray wrap looks great. Trim pieces looking dirty. Now, you might not be able to tell, but this Nardo gray wrap is actually super dirty. Look at that. But you can't tell because it's a lighter color, and it just really hides dirt and I don't know, just like marks and stuff really well, which is great. It did just get rained on, so you could see right here that the trim pieces do look pretty dirty. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but the trim pieces do look pretty dirty. And then you look at the Nardo wrap, and it looks so clean and really good still. So really happy with the color choice that I made. All right, so for this project, we're going to be using the Krylon Color Max paint and primer. This is satin black, which is what I've used on all of the other trim pieces and the bumpers. Also some masking tape, and we're using some really fine sandpaper. This is 400 grit, and we're going to wet sand the trim. So I'm just going to get this wet sand all the trim, probably wet the trim as well. So let's get started, start sanding the CRV. Now that it's all sanded, scuffed up, washed and wiped down, now we're just letting it dry really quick. Then we're going to start masking it off and painting it. You can see I scuffed it up really well. And right back here, there were some white spots and scuff marks. These scuff marks were really deep. I got rid of all of them. It looks a lot better, so it shouldn't show through the paint. So once all of this dries in the sun, we're going to start masking it off. Thankfully, the sun is a little bit warm out here, even though it is cold enough that the water was actually steaming on the tire. So it's actually pretty chilly, but the sun is pretty warm, so it should be dry pretty quick. Then we'll start masking it. Okay, so it's completely masked off. I am going to use a piece of paper or something just to go along the top so I don't get any overspray on the wrap as I go along and hit these areas in the trim. And hopefully we don't get any paint on the wrap. Now, obviously this isn't the best way to do it. I don't think I have enough tape to actually go all the way up a little further, and I don't have enough paper either. I don't have any scrap paper or anything that I could just tape up here. I've done it in previous videos on the bumper and stuff where I just tape, I don't know, like some newspaper ads or whatever up along the areas just to make sure I don't get anything up there. Now, hopefully the method I'm using today doesn't get any overspray or any paint on the wrap, because obviously it was a lot of work to wrap it, and I don't want to wrap it again. I should have actually done this before I started wrapping, but I was just so excited to start wrapping the vehicle that I just started and got it done, and one side's done. So hopefully this looks great, guys. Let's start painting, and let's see how it turns out. And after all of that, it is finally done. Check it out, guys. So I'm actually really surprised at how much of a difference it actually made. Check it out, guys. So that trim looks super good. I think it came out really good. That paint actually is a really good paint for making the trim pieces look better. Now, I am going to go over the front and back bumper. I'll show you guys what they look like and make a whole video on how I'm restoring them, because I did paint them, but the paint is looking a little bit faded. Going to show you guys a very easy way to make this paint look brand spanking new again. And yeah, I did paint these bumpers to make them look brand new. They are looking a little faded and weathered now, but it's okay, because they were looking so much worse before, where there were white spots right here that you couldn't even cover or clean up. It just looked so bad. So now the trim is looking so much better, guys. The driver's side just looks awesome, and I am liking the looks. I love it, guys. I cannot believe how good it looks. So that is all of the trim, guys. I went over the complete driver's side, made it look so much better. If you guys look there, you guys can see, yeah, it just looks so good. And also, guys, I am going to be reapplying the DOHC iVTEC stickers right here in black. It's going to match this trim perfect. All right, guys, that's about it for this video. See you guys on the next one.